Hello Libra, and welcome to your money and career guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or glass of wine or whatever you want. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. We are here to look at your money and career for the rest of November and all of December. Okay, alrighty, let's bring the camera down. As you can see, I've got myself a cup of tea ready. All right, so we're going to start with the energy oracle. All right, so for my Librans, please, for November, December, money and career for the rest of the year. Can you believe we're saying that, for the rest of the year? Okay. Now, isn't that interesting? Because that came out for Virgo as well. Daughter romance. Now, we're in a money and career reading here, but romance and relationships do impact our money and career, do they not? All right, we've got woman holding a coin, and we've got attachment. All right, interesting. Let's get the tarot and find out more. Tell me more for Libra, please. Well, that one clearly wants to come. We've got the Two of Swords, the I don't know card. I don't know what to do. All right, we'll find out. I'll be clarifying these with a different deck. Okay, we've got the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the, oh, that one was, they want me to leave it upside down. Okay, all right, the Three of Swords reversed. And the Two of Coins. Okay, this is making sense. Oh, now that was me. I do apologise. Getting a bit, getting excited. All right. We got the Six of Coins, the card of receiving of money. All right. Let's find out some more. This is the Marchetti Tarot. That's the energy oracle. Okay, in case you're wondering, all the cards I use are linked below. We got the Five of Coins with the Three of Wands. This feels like quite a specific message for my Librans. It's not going to resonate for everybody, so if it doesn't, that's okay. Not every reading will resonate, but let's find out some more. This is the wisdom of the oracle. Tell me more for Librans for money and career. Chaos and conflict. You're going through a big change here, and for many of you, this is related to your romantic partnership life, which is impacting your money and career, but this could also be to do with your work life. Okay, so I'll explain more in a minute. Let's get your animal oracle out and then we'll look at it together. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Okay, I can kind of see why we need that, because you're at a crossroads, my beautiful people. You're at a crossroads now. In terms of money and career, we have got some issues going on in terms of a relationship or an attachment. Okay, let's explain. All right, so when I look at this together here, and we look at the impact that it has when we're in the wrong job or the wrong relationship, it impacts our finances, it impacts our well-being, impacts our thinking, it impacts everything. And so for those of you that this applies to, if you have been holding on to a relationship that you don't want to be in because of money, you know, I can't afford to move out, I wouldn't know where to go, I don't know what to do, I'm afraid, and all of those feelings are very, very valid. But when we align with a way will be found, I'll figure it out, an answer will come, it's okay, and we can really try to shift the energy from I'm stuck to I'm finding my way out, then the way out starts to be seen. Okay, so if that is your story, that you're holding on to a job that you hate, a romance that's not romantic anymore and is dead and done, you're being encouraged to find a way forward, and we're going to find that together. Okay, now we'll discuss that more in a minute, but it's not just romance. Even though we've got the daughter romance, the heart is in a cage here, and the cage door is open, saying, you know, I want to free my heart. Now, when we are looking at career, we want to be able to love our job, love our career, love what we do. We spend a lot of time in it and we want to enjoy it. So this can be, you know, when you've got a job that you love, you basically are in love with the job. And when the job has sort of come to an end, you fall out of love with it and you want to go. So I want to apply that sort of door to romance to both romance and to career. All right. And it's saying, right, there is some shift that wants to happen here, but I'm reluctant to do it because I feel attached. I feel stuck. If we look at this card, actually, let me bring it up here so you can see it properly. That she's very in the black and white. There's no colour here. She's got holding a mask, which she's taken off, which is good. But you see her hand here. Her wrist is chained to that post. She's feeling stuck. She feels, I can't free myself. Now that post that she's chained to could be a romance. It could be a home. It could be financial kind of, I'm bogged down with debt. And it can also be a job, right? But I've had that mask on for so long of like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, gritted teeth, yeah, I'm fine. But actually, I'm not fine. So now I'm taking the mask off. This is a number 5, and 5s are about change. And those changes can be uncomfortable and a bit hairy, scary. But you are being encouraged here to take the mask off and be really real. Okay, what isn't working? What do I feel chained to? Why am I staying there? Why am I putting up with this? All right. So let's come to the beginning with this row, the door to romance. So what we want is a 33. This is a master number of growth and expansion. So if this is a relationship that has sort of hit a wall, there's only 2 ways it can go. It either grows and expands into the next stage, the next level, or it ends. And when we sort of hold on to it for too long, when it's at that wall, and we're not having any kind of breakthrough and it's stagnant, then we want to try and find a way through. So we've got the 2 of Swords underneath. So whether this is a job or a person, you know what I'm saying, right? The 2 of Swords is the I don't know what to do. I'm undecided. I need to make a decision this way or that way. There's 2 swords. Which way am I going to go? So I'm thinking about it at the moment, and that's okay. There's no rush here. It's not like get on with it, make a decision, sort it out. No, take as long as you need. This reading is for the next 6-7 weeks. Okay, so just allow it to unfold. And very often through the holiday period, then this is where things will be highlighted more so. Okay. That if I'm still with you by Christmas, we might be able to get through this. You know, if I'm still in this job by Christmas, I might be able to get through it. But if it can all kind of come to a head. So what we're going to do is just let go and allow. All right. This 2 of Swords is finding the solution. A little bit of research, looking into it, perhaps talking to somebody about it, being prepared to allow chaos and conflict. Another 33. Okay, the chaos and the conflict comes when we go through a significant change. Even when it's a positive change, it's still a bit chaotic. Changing jobs, leaving a relationship, starting something new, it's all a bit chaotic, but it's worth it because it grows us, it changes us, it gets us out of a stagnant space. Now, the conflict can generally be within you. Shall I, shan't I? What shall I do? Going round in circles. So what we want to do is, first of all, own it, embrace it, and say, okay, what am I hesitating over? What is the fear? Because we've got the 6 of coins here underneath this. Now, this is a really positive card. The 6 of coins is receiving more than enough. So we might be holding on thinking, I couldn't get another job at this level of pay. And it's like, actually, I might get a job at more pay. You know, I couldn't leave this relationship because then, you know, I'll be completely on my own. Well, you could be surrounded by friends, family, support, and have even more happiness and love and support than you have now. This is a card of saying more can come, more than you expect, more than you thought would. This is generosity. This is the scales tipping in your favor once you make this decision. So the woman holding the coin, that's like the Queen of Coins. This is a woman who, male or female, don't worry about that, the gender, but it's the embodiment of I've got enough money. and I'm going to work this out and it's going to be okay. But there's fear here because we've got the 5 of coins in this row underneath. Now in this card you'll see the coins are coming down but the hand is missing catching them. All right, so it's like you know, the abundance is there but I'm not getting hold of it, and this is because of this. I haven't made a decision. And so, and because I'm attached to, if I let go, it could all be horribly, go terribly wrong. But it's like, no, if I can align with, I'm embracing the change, I'm embracing it, even if it's a bit chaotic, it'll be okay. Because I like the fact I don't normally read reversals. If you've watched me a long time, if Spirit says to me leave it reversed, then I do. If I don't hear that message, I correct it. And I was correcting it when it came out and they said no, leave it as it is. So the 3 of Swords reversed means that this hurt, this pain, this heartache is done. It's over with. You're over it, right? It's finished. Now if we're talking about, well, actually either, whether this is a job or a relationship, when that pain starts to come, that's when it's at its most ouch, yeah? And then after a while, you kind of just go, do you know what? They're just not worth my tears. This situation is just not worth me getting upset about. It is what it is. I don't care anymore. And it no longer hurts. They no longer have the capacity to hurt you. They no longer have the power to hurt you. And that's what this 3 of Swords is saying. So this could be old wounds as well, which is why it's upside down. Or it could be recent, but it no longer bothers you. So the money is here for you when you trust that it'll be okay, whether that's to go get a different job. You know, perhaps this was a business that you absolutely loved. I was in love with my business and perhaps it hasn't quite gone the way I want it to go and I don't know what to do. Every time I didn't kind of make the money I wanted to, or I didn't have the success I wanted to, it hurt. Now I've just accepted it's just, you know, not for me. But if I step into this energy of the woman holding a coin, this is me saying, I can make it. I can make the money. I can create the money. I can create the wealth. But I'm fearful of scarcity and lack. And I'm fearful of not having any support. So I'm attached. I'm stuck in this loop of should I stay, should I go? And I want to free myself from this now, get out of the black and white and go for it. Now we've got the 2 of coins underneath with the 3 of wands. So the 2 of coins is about balance. And this is where we're talking about the chaos and the conflict. If I release myself from this situation, then yes, it's going to be a little bit turbulent for a little while, but then it will settle down. Yeah, if I've got to change job or I've got to move home or I've got to change this or that, it'll be a little bit turbulent, but then I am open to expansion on a much bigger level. The 3 of wands is my ships coming in. It's trips, travel, it's a bigger view, a wider view, a broader view, it's overseas, it's complete freedom of what I truly want. So am I prepared to go through the imbalance? And Librans don't like imbalance. And so this is where we can get a bit stuck because I don't want to have that imbalance. But if I do nothing, I'm still going to be stuck here in a year's time. I've got to choose, and here's a choice, to say, right, bring it on. I'm making a decision and I am freeing myself from this situation so that I can expand and grow. And in the middle of this, what's really going to help is this energy, which seems a little bit like, what's that doing there? Be playful. How is this relevant? What's this got to do with anything? It's 51, that's a 6, and this is a very spiritual soul energy. When we can kind of come back into the soul and forget all of this and just say, right, do you know what? I'm going out to play. Doesn't matter how old you are. This is what I say when I'm arranging to go out somewhere. You know, even though I'm 62, I say I'm going out to play. Because I go in with that intention that I'm going to have fun and be playful. And it resets or rebalances what might be going on in the background that's a bit intense. And then I can come back into it and be able to cope because I've balanced by having some fun. So we're going to bring some fun and play into this. So let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Actually, they're saying not that deck. Okay, which one? This one. All right. So this is the Tarot Royale. Let's find out some more, please. Let's have a look at this Two of Swords. How can we make this decision? How can my Librans make this decision, please? What's the advice? The Two of Cups. See, that's the love card with the Hermit and the King of Swords. All right. So this is about loving yourself enough to say, I choose a different way. It also can be linked in with the romance, because the Two of Cups is often the romantic love card. And the Hermit is the card of choosing to be alone, choosing to stand in your own light, meditate, contemplate, work out what's right for you. And then once you've felt into that, then you're able to make a decision. We've got this beautiful air energy with the King of Swords, clarity, focus, sharp mind, expertise. This can also be a mentor of some kind, somebody in a position of authority and expertise that can help you. And that could be a lawyer or a realtor, an estate agent, a letting agent. That could be a recruitment consultant or HR, or somebody in a position of expertise and authority that's going to help you. But there is a choice here, and it's saying, come back into yourself. That's the Hermit energy. Come back to yourself and ask yourself what's important to you. Then you'll be able to make that decision. Let's find out more about this Three of Coins reversed. Three of Swords reversed. What was this about for my Librans, please? The Star, that's healing energy, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. It's asking you to step back. To step back, to step away, to come back into your light. With the Star energy, you are a star. You absolutely can get back into your hopes, wishes, dreams and aspirations, and you can move into something new. The Eight of Coins is the Worker card. So this could be you're working on releasing yourself from this situation. This can also be that you are leaving. Four of Swords is retreat, rest, back away from the job or the work on this. Okay, there's three different messages coming through. Let me pull them apart so they make sense for you. Four of Swords is step back, step away, rest, retreat, recharge. Meditate, contemplate, very Hermit energy again here from the Eight of Pentacles. If you're working on something over and over and over, expecting it to improve, if I put enough work in, if I put enough effort in, it'll be okay. And the question is, sometimes that does do it. Sometimes. Other times I'm flogging a dead horse. Let's just find something else. So let's come into the Star energy of where are my hopes and wishes and dreams? Where is my light? And that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on my light and retreating and backing off and finding something that's better for me. So tell me about this attachment for Libra, please. Tell me about this attachment. It's been an effort. Battle-weary soldier. He's exhausted. So it's time now to step into your King of Cups energy, which is watery, flowing energy, emotional maturity, calmness, zen. He's sitting on his throne and he's chilled. Very different energy from this Nine of Wands. This attachment is exhausting and it's time to step away. And that's where you find your freedom and your balance. Okay? Right, let's look at this Three of Wands. So what ships are coming in for my Librans once they make this decision? Ten of Pentacles. You see, there is the security that you're looking for. It will come. And that's what's holding you back. Will it be enough? Will I have enough? Will I be okay? That's what's holding you back. But they're assuring you that it's there. And it's all going to unfold. And it will all be exactly as it needs to be. All right? It's going to be okay. All right, anything else you want me to add into this? No, that's it. Let's finish off with an angel message. I hope this made sense. It won't have resonated for everybody. We've got higher consciousness coming in from the angels, which is your higher self, the universe, source. You are allowing your higher consciousness, your intuition to guide you, to support you, hold you, direct you, encourage you. They have got your back. Okay. All right, my beautiful people, that is what I have for you for money and career for the rest of this year. I hope it was helpful. I am sending you all so much love. You take care. Bye-bye.